far below the waves, past the last trace of sunlight. There is a place where the rules of life begin to break. Here, the ocean is not blue. It is black. A crushing, endless darkness where pressure can shatter steel, and silence feels alive. And yet, in this world without light, something glows. Not softly, not gently, but strangely, unnaturally. Blue sparks, green pulses, cold flashes in the dark. These creatures don't glow like living things. They glow like ghosts. And the deeper we go, the more unsettling the light becomes. Layer 1, the first light in the dark. As we descend below 200 meters, sunlight fades for good. This region is known as the twilight zone, not because it's peaceful, but because it's uncertain. Here, shadows stretch forever. Food is scarce. Every movement costs energy that may never be recovered. And yet, suddenly, a flash. A small jelly-like creature pulses blue, then disappears. Another drifts by, glowing faintly, like an ember about to die. This glow is not decoration. It's survival. Scientists call it bioluminescence, the ability of living organisms to produce light. But that word doesn't explain how alien it feels to witness. Light without heat. Color without fire. Life glowing in a place where life should not exist. What's strange is not that some creatures glow. It's that most of them do. Nearly 90% of deep-sea animals use light in some way, which raises a question scientists still wrestle with. Why would evolution favor light? In total darkness? Layer 2, light as a weapon, we descend deeper. The pressure increases. The water grows colder. And the creatures change. Down here, light is no longer gentle. It becomes a weapon. The anglerfish drifts motionless, its body barely visible. From its head hangs a glowing lure, swaying like a living star. To smaller fish, it looks like food. To scientists, it looks like deception perfected by time. The light isn't just bright. It's precise. The color matches the faint glow of drifting plankton above, a perfect imitation. Victims swim closer. Too close. And then, darkness closes its jaws. But here's the unsettling part. The anglerfish doesn't produce the light alone. Inside that glowing lure live bioluminescent bacteria, tiny organisms working in partnership with their host. Two completely different forms of life, merged into one trap. Scientists understand how this partnership works, but they still don't know why evolution chose cooperation here, instead of competition. In a world this harsh, why share anything at all? Layer 3, the language of light. Deeper still, we enter the midnight zone. No sunlight has ever reached this place. And yet, it flickers. Here, light is no longer about hunting. It's about communication. Some creatures flash rapidly. Others glow in slow, rhythmic pulses. A few release clouds of glowing particles, like underwater smoke bombs. To human eyes, it looks random, chaotic. But to them, it's language. A warning, a distraction, a signal to a mate in a sea the size of continents. One squid, when threatened, ejects a glowing cloud and vanishes into darkness, leaving predators confused, attacking light instead of flesh. Another fish uses light along its belly to erase its own shadow, blending perfectly with the faint glow above. This is called counterillumination, nature's version of invisibility. But here's the mystery. Different species evolved nearly identical light tricks, completely independently. The same solutions, repeated again and again. Which raises a deeper question. Is the deep sea guiding evolution, or forcing it? Layer 4, creatures that glow from within. As we approach the ocean's deepest regions, the glow changes again. It becomes colder, dimmer, almost wrong. Some fish have transparent skin, allowing their glowing organs to shine through their bodies. Others glow red, an invisible color to most deep sea eyes, allowing them to see without being seen. It's a private flashlight in a world of blindness. Even more unsettling are creatures whose light pulses from inside their muscles, their mouths, even their eyes. These animals don't just use light. They are built around it. Scientists still don't fully understand how their nervous systems control these flashes with such precision. And more disturbingly, we don't know how many glowing species remain undiscovered. Every deep-sea expedition finds new ones. Some glow in colors we've never recorded before, which suggests a chilling truth. We may only be seeing the shallow edge of this luminous world. Layer 5, the pressure of survival. At depths beyond 4,000 meters, pressure becomes almost unimaginable. Bones soften, muscles thin, movement slows. Life here feels fragile. And yet, light persists. Some creatures glow constantly, even when it costs precious energy. Others glow only once, using their final light as a distraction while escaping. Or dying. Why spend energy on light in a place where energy is everything? Scientists believe the answer lies in time. In the
Deep sea encounters are rare. When life meets life, it must act instantly. Light gives that moment power. But this theory opens another mystery. If light is so important, what happens when it fails? What do deep-sea creatures do when their glow goes dark? No one knows. At the deepest trenches on Earth, life barely clings to existence. The glow here is faint, sparse, almost gone. And yet, it's still there. Small flickers in a world that should be empty. Robotic submersibles capture brief flashes before batteries die and pressure forces retreat. We glimpse shapes, movements, hints of something alive, then darkness again. What we've discovered only deepens the mystery. Because if life can glow here in crushing pressure, freezing cold eternal night, what else is possible? The deep sea covers more than half our planet, and we've explored less than 5% of it. Down there, evolution doesn't aim for beauty, it aims for survival. And sometimes, survival looks like something not meant to exist. Creatures that glow without warmth, light without sun, life that feels more like a signal than a body. As we look up at the stars, searching for alien worlds, we often forget some of the most alien life we'll ever encounter is already here, waiting, glowing in the dark. And the deeper we go, the more we realize how little we truly know.